It is likely you already know the value AR glasses bring, but in case you don't, we'll cover it all. What it is, what it does, what sets them apart, and if they're worth your time and money. This is the ROKID Max 2, sold separately or as a kit called the AR Joy 2, which is what we're reviewing. Hi, I'm Clef and you're watching gametechtalk. Thanks to ROKID for supplying a review unit. This was sent at no cost. It has no impact on my opinions, no money changed hands, and they see the video at the same time as everybody else. If you buy the Max 2, you get the glasses, a Type-C to Type-C cable to connect with various host devices, and this awesome case to store everything in. Also included are accessories such as an extra nose pad, a cleaning cloth, a black opaque cover/shield for the glasses themselves. All of that you get whether you buy the ROKID Max 2 at $429 USD, but also if you get the AR Joy 2 kit, which is $528 USD. The kit adds a ROKID station. The station can also be bought separate for $200 USD. If it speaks to you in any way, do consider getting the Max 2 kit as you'll end up saving about $100. With the station, you get this remote controller lookalike device. To clarify, this is not just a remote control, it is a battery-powered Android TV operating system that exists in there. And with it is a micro HD to Type-C adapter and an actual remote control, though the station itself can serve as one. We'll get back to its uses shortly. For now, let's focus on the glasses. In terms of specs, I'll put everything on screen, but the important ones to highlight is 1920 by 1080p per eye, a 50-degree FOV, up to 120 Hz of refresh rate, and using a sRGB coverage of 106%, hi-fi stereo speakers in the glasses embedded, and myopia adjustment knobs independent to each eye. You also find buttons on the glasses to do a range of operations from lowering volume, changing brightness from 6 different intensities, cycling between 60 Hz and 120 Hz mode, activating a 3D side-by-side mode, and changing audio signature to a more discrete profile to prevent audio leaking out of the glasses. All can be done from the right temple. The left at the very back of the temple tip is where you'll find your Type-C connector. In my now very extensive experience with over 5 different models of XR and AR glasses, some that I will be reviewing shortly, so do make sure to subscribe to not miss those. I find the most pleasant use case are when pairing with your phone and or handheld. Not every handheld will work, looking specifically at the Nintendo Switch as it requires extra hardware due to Nintendo's proprietary video out protocol. When talking about, say, an iPhone or an Android phone, it's as simple as just connecting a wire and you are transported to a giant 360-inch screen that feels as if it's sitting at a 10-meter distance. In short, looking through these glasses feels somewhat as if you're sitting in a movie theater, like dead center with nothing but you and a huge screen. And here's the first key point important to address. The 1080p you see in these glasses are nothing like a 1080p monitor or TV. It's way, and I mean like way sharper in terms of pixel density. It feels like you're watching a 4K giant TV. That's what it looks like. First off, without the shield, it's not fully opaque. You'll see through them as you would wearing shades. You can still watch stuff, but it's not as immersive as more light penetrates the shades you're wearing. That is why if you want an intimate theater-like viewing experience, the shield included by ROKID will often come in handy, as when you do, no external light, at least in front of the glasses, will seep through. You will still, however, have light coming in from the sides, top, and bottom. These are not to be compared with a VR headset. They don't close off external world completely. Anything you can think of can be done to a great extent using AR glasses, be it playing your favorite games on your Steam Deck, catching up on your shows using your phone with Netflix, or even watching music video clips using the station while connected to YouTube. The joy of AR glasses, pun intended, is not having to compromise on the screen ever. At the airport, in the car, on the can, at a relative, it doesn't matter where, it doesn't matter when. You'll have peak viewing experience in your pockets and weighing no more than 75 grams. You're having a portable huge screen OLED TV. Did I mention the panels are OLED? So great blacks, vibrant colors, and no per pixel light leakage, which is what helps to offer an experience that feels much higher fidelity than what you'd come to expect from an actual 1080p screen. Let's go over some of the details that defines the ROKID Max 2 versus its competition. The first thing is one that caught me off guard as it is not mentioned in the specs of the product. If connected to a handheld PC when on the 120Hz mode, the Max 2 are able to accept an active signal of 1920p by 1200p. And when doing so, it doesn't shorten the width, it only increases the height, giving it the largest viewable size I've seen so far out of any other alternative. Achieving said resolution may not be possible on phones, but on a handheld PC such as a ROG Ally X or Legion Go, it's as easy as just changing it in your display settings. Another distinguishing factor of the Max 2 is the look and comfort. The look is one I like, potentially one of my favorite thus far, but it's still not a fashion wearable, so it's of little importance. The comfort is nice. The arms, or temple as they are called, have a great clasping strength and help stability, but also the nose pads are more important here than most. If you mind a pair of glasses that sits on your nose bridge more than, say, utilizing the frame, it's definitely the case here. That's an element I believe many will appreciate, specifically as it does a better job at keeping the glasses still, something that could help for motion sickness that some people do experience. As it is, the screen in your glasses is fixed, your head is not, which means that the huge screen will follow your every head movement. The effect is not as challenging as when using a VR headset in comparison, but you should be aware that it may occur for some people. Past that, another key point is the screen sits a bit lower in the glasses themselves, though that nose pad having flexible arm gives you the ability to lower the glasses on your nose bridge, which makes bringing the screen higher more easily achieved with ROKID's solution. And when doing so, you can expect a clearer experience in the glasses as well. It is not uncommon that people will find the edges to be blurry, something I find that adjusts itself over a couple of minutes as your sight becomes accustomed to its environment. At least it's been my experience. One last key point is companion apps, and when talking about ROKID, while an app does exist, it's mostly a storefront with very little usage. That's why, at least for USB-C iPhones, the ROKID will exclusively be a viewing experience. When talking Android with solutions such as Samsung DeX and many more, you may find more input-driven usage, but the obvious solution beyond handheld PC, that is a station that we mentioned at the beginning. Ever used a Chromecast TV dongle? If you have, this is exactly the same thing. We're talking a dedicated Android TV device that sports 5000 mAh battery for up to 5 hours of continuous use, 32 GB of storage, and 2 GB of RAM. While Android TV has some native games, it is best to assume that the station is not built to handle intense workload. Rather, it's a perfect solution for browsing streaming site and apps and stream games such as GeForce Now, Moonlight, Steam, or PlayStation's Remote Play, to name a few. If you know that the bulk of your use case will be just that, that's when grabbing the station will come in handy, especially as it will be a dedicated device that will keep your phones free of any apps that enhances your experience. I mentioned the Switch not working with AR glasses. However, ROKID does offer an accessory called the ROKID Hub, designed to be plugged at the base of your Switch or other devices such as a phone, in which you can plug two USB-Cs, one for power and another for your glasses. They sell it for $100 on their website. Another highlight of the ROKID Max 2 is the case that your glasses come with. A small detail, sure, but also the best solution I have seen to date. Most other options have a zipper, whereas ROKID uses a robust hinge. When having a couple of minutes to kill and wanting the best screen to do it, a hinge type case makes the whole process of putting your AR glasses that much faster and pleasant to do. That said, the case is bulkier than most I've seen, a compromise I'm happy to make. All in all, I am impressed with ROKID's offering. The price point for the glasses is more affordable than the average, even though there is less of a software experience provided. Still, I come to find the best use case does not come from software, but rather hardware that you already own to pair it with. I also believe ROKID is working on a future solution called the AR Spatial that I briefly saw and mentioned during my CES 2025 coverage, and with such a solution, ROKID will officially enter AR Spatial viewing territory. You can already pre-order the AR Spatial paired with their newly released Max 2 glasses that we reviewed today. ROKID also wants to offer gametechtalk viewers a $20 discount. Make sure to follow the link in the description to not miss any deals. I'm hoping to expand this review with the AR spatial unit once ROKID ships to reviewers and backers. Let me know in the comments if you'd be interested to find out more about this upgraded experience. Until then, the Max 2 presented an upgrade versus most AR solutions that released last year at a very competitive price point. Thank you for clicking and watching this video. Thank you to ROKID for sending these in for review. Do consider liking this video if you enjoyed and to subscribe to not miss any future content. I'm Clef and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.